Hey there, CIS102. I just wanted to get a message out to you here in the midweek, just to provide a little bit of, initial feedback and direction here for those of you who are still, I'll call it initially, poking around the course. Everything starts if you go through the announcements. There are a couple of them in there for you. Start at the top and work your way down. Through the announcements, you will find things like the syllabus podcast. You will find things like the course to register for when you sign in through my lab and mastering, which is over on your left hand side here in Eagle, and that's how you will get to what amounts to be a bulk of the work, and that's over at my lab IT. You also have here in Eagle, you have 4 things to do over the course of this week, and again, some things are longer than others. I don't like putting a value on how long things are going to take you. I know sometimes it feels crazy when we start kind of rattling off, here's the amount of things you need to do, and you assume, because I would assume that they're all they all take the same amount of time, which they don't. Over in Eagle this week, you have 3 portions of a discussion posting. There's a discussion posting, there's a message to me, and then there's a dummy upload to Eagle for those of you who have never done it before. There's also the CIS102 survey. It is 50 questions. It counts as extra credit, but please do take it. It does not count against your grade. Literally all we're doing is calibrating on where students come into CIS102, and we'll calibrate again when you leave to see, number 1, how far you've come. Number 2, if you've come any place from the start. Or number 3, if there's anything we need to strengthen up in the way of what we provide with CIS 102. One quick note, actually there are 2 quick notes. One of them is, thank you Cassandra for finding it for me. I missed, in one of our videos, I mentioned the due date is Sunday. The due day is actually Saturday. There's no good day to pick. And actually, over Winterim, we were mandated that the due day had to be Saturday night at midnight, and it turned out to work pretty well. So somebody has to be the first instructor to have stuff due. So you'll get us out of the way first with the due day being Saturday. The good news to this is, actually, by the time we get to the end of the course, you will be finished before everybody else. So if you have other 8-week courses, you'll actually clear 102 off the board before you have to get back and do any of those other 8-week finals, which will, I think that is a benefit. The other thing, I think that I have corrected it by now. And so far, nobody has walked into it. But the course number you're looking for is Wolf, and then it starts with a 3-9. The one that's Wolf and starts with a 5-4. If anybody stumbled across that, let me know. And we will get you flipped over to the other course. That one was a dummy course that I had set up for another instructor and renamed. So I don't believe it'll actually let you register for that course anyway. But just in case it happened, shoot me a message and let me know, and we'll get you transferred right over to the correct course. So welcome to CIS 102, everybody. If you haven't already done so, now is the time to get started with the material you see in Eagle, and now is certainly the time to get started with the material over in my lab IT, because that's really where a bulk of frankly, the overall grade is located. So have at it, welcome aboard, and here's to a great 8-week course.